Hi, my name's Tom. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Filtrete NPR 1200 odor reduction filters. I'm going to quickly tell you how they work. I'm going to tell you my experience with them, and then I'm going to give you 2 tips to help you use these things much better. First, these are MERV 11 air filters. Now, MERV or MERV is a rating system for filters, and the higher the number, the better the filter. This is a MERV 11, or Filtrete's rating system is NPR for 1200. That's a pretty good middle-of-the-line air filter, maybe a little high-end for a house. It's a good air filter overall. You can see on the little chart here all the things that this filter is designed to pull out of the air. So dust, debris, dust mites, pet dander, smoke, smog, cough and sneeze debris, as well as odor. We'll talk about that in a moment. Usually a filter will look like this. It's kind of white, it's got some pleated ridges in it, and it's meant to have the air go through it and pull out all the bad stuff. These filters look a little bit different. You can see, I'm not going to open it because I don't want to get them all over the place. These filters are pleated like the first one, but there's little black dots all over it, little black sand in here. This black sand is actually something called activated charcoal, and that is where the odor reduction comes in. Activated charcoal is really good at pulling odors out of the air. The way it works is it absorbs odor, and just a little bit goes a very long way. So by putting activated charcoal onto an air filter, Filtrete's kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone. What happens is it sits in your home house filter, and the air goes in, the bad air with the odor goes in, it catches the debris and the dust mites and all that stuff. It catches all that in the filter, but then the charcoal actually also absorbs the odor, and out comes the good air. Remember, this activated charcoal, it absorbs bad odors, but it does not put perfumey smells or irritating odors into the air. It doesn't hide the odors, it just absorbs the odors. So it's not like just spraying with an air freshener or lighting a candle. It doesn't mask the odor, it actually sucks the odor in, it absorbs the odor from the air. I know these things work because a couple years ago, my grandfather, a smoker for 30 years, lived in the same house and passed away. We could not get the smell out of his house until we went ahead and used these filters. We had the windows open, we moved the furniture out, it still smelled like a smoker had lived there. Finally, we used these filters, we closed the windows, we ran the AC for a week, and lo and behold, when you walked into that home, you did not know that a smoker lived there. It was amazing. You simply couldn't tell. Now, here are 2 tips to help these things work better in your home. First, it does sometimes help if you remove some of the things causing the odor. If you're using an odor-absorbing filter, but you keep creating the same bad smells even more and more and more, this will only do so much. So if you have a bunch of pets, or if you cook with a whole bunch of different smelly ingredients every night, this will absorb those odors, but you'll still smell them because you'll still be creating them on a regular basis. So if you can reduce the odors, or if you can somehow mitigate the odors a little bit, that will help, but this will go a long way. Second, make sure when you put this into your furnace or your air conditioner unit that you actually run it. When we first went ahead and used this in my grandfather's house, we didn't think it was working for a day or 2. But it was a warm day and we'd had the windows open and we simply didn't run the AC. So if we don't run the AC, you don't pull the air past the charcoal and it can't absorb anything. So then what we did is we made sure the filter was in, and we turned on the fan, just a whole house fan, to just constantly circulate the air. And that was enough. That would pull in the bad air, go through the filter, and then blow out the good air with a little less odor because this charcoal was absorbing it all. Finally, 3rd bonus tip, don't forget to change these things every 60 to 90 days. If you're moved into a new house or you have a new apartment and it really just smells bad, you just got to get that odor out, change it after 60 days, put a new one of these in, and just keep doing that for a couple months until you finally get all that odor out and it's finally back to the way you like it. Then you can go switch to 90 days, or you can go switch to a different filter that doesn't have the odor control. Maybe you won't even need that, depending upon your lifestyle. Again, my name is Tom. I've used these and they do work. I hope you go ahead and use these in your home, and I hope your home smells better. Believe me, I knows how it is.